The world view, the world consensus, the agreed upon consensus about the shape of the earth, all this stuff, total bullshit, folks. They're hiding land from us, and it strongly appears that we're on a plane of existence, not some spinning ball moving through space at 1,000 miles an hour. It strongly appears, folks, that we are in a confined section of a potentially infinite repeating plane, and the section that we've been shuffled into is a slave plantation where your energy is being harvested. And I know that's hard for many people to believe, but I've been saying this for years, that Earth is an energy farm, and the people in this dimension, or in this section of the dimension, they're the crops being harvested. You see, you think that's laughable when I say our energy is being harvested because you don't understand life force, you don't understand Vril, you don't understand orgone, you don't understand ki, you don't understand Kundalini energy, you don't realize that the human body produces an energy that is invaluable, ladies and gentlemen, and especially within the non-organic, non-visible, dimensions. Our body is currently existing on multiple different levels of existence. We only acknowledge the mental, the emotional, and the physical for the most part here in this matrix though. But your body has thousands of layers that are in planes of existence that you no longer even know exist. And this is where you're being vampirized through your emotional field, through your meridians, through your pylons, I like to call them. Many people call them chakras. So again, you guys, there is probably so much out there that we'll never have access to or know about, right? We are being harvested. Our energy is. Our souls are being stolen. And many people don't even know that the soul is a very real thing. You see, you are in essence immaterial, but you're anchored in a physical avatar right now. See what I'm saying? Open your mind. Stop thinking things are fact without evidence. Most of what operates the world right now, it's theories. Theories are not facts. They're agreed upon consensuses. Usually a consensus that's been agreed upon by the philanthropists that are buying up all the land and ruining our lives. The people, the bigwigs behind the curtain, right? Or not even necessarily behind the curtain. The people giving us information as fact, they're theories, ladies and gentlemen. Theories. You see, everyone takes priori knowledge, which is knowledge that's handed to you, and you just accept as gospel, as fact, without even really knowing why. It's a very dangerous thing. Just believing in something because that's what everyone else believes, because that's how it appears to be. Oftentimes what appears to be is not what it is not what it actually is. You see, the world doesn't work the way you morons think it does. And by believing things so concretely, you set yourself up whereby you can't even accept new wavelengths of thought that might be closer to the truth because you are now in concrete. Your stone has been, the concrete has become hardened. And once that concrete's hardened, I'm speaking in metaphors here, it's real hard to go back in time, right? And remove all the programming. My God. This is why we have the 4 inner exercises on this channel. Thoughtlessness exercise, motionlessness exercise, full body relaxation exercise, and the fucking inner temple. And there's multiple other exercises that I do that I've never talked about here on this channel, but how many of you have actually put those into play and done something with them? Catch my drift? These exercises work by freezing the programmatic mind. You see, your programming operates on its own volition, and it's not just in your mind, it's also in your muscles. Muscle memory, your programming, the mental programming gets processed through the mind, and the stress of it is held by the body. So you wanna undo your programming? You better be stretching it out of you. You better be doing yoga. Why do you think yoga works? Right? And don't try to tell me yoga's evil. Stretching the body's evil? Really? Because the body is the clay of the mind, and all the crap that you process, all the stress that you process, it gets stuck in the muscles, right? The muscle memory. You've got to undo all that. That's why we have the inner exercises and the various yogic protocols. And the mudras, the breathing exercises, you name it. In doing these things, these exercises, you temporarily freeze the programmatic mind, and now you can sit back and observe it. and go, wait a minute, something's wrong here. I need to change this. You'll also, through the inner exercises, start to see that your thoughts are largely not your own. So if your thoughts are not your own, and we realize this through the thoughtlessness exercise, whose thoughts are they? See what I'm saying? If you can observe these thoughts moving through your head like a radio playing, who's generating the thoughts if it's not you? Some of these thoughts and emotional loops that we experience are because of engrams that are deep in our muscles. You got to stretch them out. Man, I mean, there's so many layers to the sophisticated mind control and the bodily control. It's nuts. Your body is limitless. It's a war weapon. It's a Kundalini divine crystal that through Christ, which is the true living and hidden, through Christ, which is Kundalini, we can connect ourselves to the pleroma while in the physical flesh. See, your body and your mind has an energy circuit that it's supposed to be connected to. It's called Kundalini. The energy is supposed to be moving through your meridians. You don't have any of that anymore, and you've been conditioned through habituation to only interact with the visible light spectrum. And the archons and the things feeding on you exist beyond the visible light spectrum. So, anyways, you guys,